Alright, you can turn around. You still have 12k fleet power.
Our construction
I'm
is complete.
actually surprised. Go... Oh no, we didn't tell you to go bomb Tool, didn't we? There's no reason to bomb Tool. Excellent. You're bombing new soil, that's fine. We'll delete a bunch of worlds soon. Oh, good lord, please. Repair some of these things. Repair the clone vats. Fix up the energy generation. The game just flashed white as it protests this treatment, and I look upon it and say, work faster, slave. Okay, we need to actually sit down and figure out what you're going to do for this world, and I think this world's going to produce energy because that's what it has the most of. So, it's going to build... Excellent! The final additions of the next Strategic Coordination Center are several detached hostile forces simulator battle state bastions. These bastions contain much of the functionality of the Strategic Coordination Center on a smaller scale, but are completely independent of the main system. Within, elite commanders and their staff can become totally immersed in the culture and traditions of our enemies, and by studying their artwork can better understand and simulate their military thinking. Once fully immersed, they will fight virtual wars against the staff of the Strategic Coordination Center, allowing us to stimulate conflicts with any possible enemy in excruciating detail, which can then be studied from the perspectives of both sides and our strategies refined upon. Okay, officially, I'm actually afraid of when my my governors will eventually start dying off, because I can kick that can down the road. The problem is the governors are like responsible for half of the crime suppression. So this can go rather poorly, rather soon. I believe it is time we build another strategic coordination center. And the only reason I'm doing that is not just for the starbase capacity, but just to make my ships move faster. It's a really, really petty thing, but it's really, really funny, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh my... Alright, scrolling back down. We should have a construction vessel that's free. We do. I forgot that you were here. I just forgot that we need to claim that section of the starbase. You just finished building this. Build the mining stations. Just the two that we need. Can you go in and research this project in the system? Because it's going to take a long time, but we're going to rebuild this dreadnought. Didn't I order you to build a ring world? Alright, I guess. Maybe you just didn't bother building it. No, we have 4 construction ships, so one of these guys is actually building the ring world. So... Actually, you're just in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you're actually in the middle of nowhere. Was I going to tell you to build something? Probably. You're going to first fix that. Then you're going to run over here, and I'm going to order you to build
Our construction is complete.
Wait. I can just order you to build another Dyson sphere? Hold up. Do I have a useless system? Good. Order has been restored. So, if I... Oh, I was originally going to try to build a Dyson sphere... No. You know, we went through this. Yeah, so I can't build the other one. That's the only automated dreadnought that one can get. There are... Like, the Titan ships are basically the equivalent of the automated dreadnought. A Leviathan has about 25,000 fleet power in this. Then there's the Grand Herald, but that isn't a Titan ship. As far as I'm aware, the Grand Herald is just a, it's not something like the Automated Dreadnought. It's just an early battleship. Like a ludicrously early battleship, but still a battleship nonetheless. Oh yeah, no. Here, hit them with aggressive observation. So, just for example's sake and nothing else, let me find one of my fleets. So if I looked at this Titan ship, my Titan ship alone has how much combat power is this worth? Because it's not 1,000, it's a lot more than that. Do I look through it through Fleet Designer? Hold on. Ship Designer. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to figure out the total fleet power from it.
Technology conceived.
Yeah, no, we do get things that are on scale of it, and we could eventually build ships that are even bigger than the Automated Dreadnought. It's just for some reason you can't just make them battle stars flying around and doing hysterical things like that. Let's boost our energy weapon damage again and keep going. Can you all merge into one secondary fleet?
Our construction is complete.
Alright, hold on. Just jump. I don't want to wait 10 years. 10 flippin' years to do basically anything in this game when I can just warp jump to a nearby location. Build megastructure. I don't need an interstellar assembly site. Why can't I build another strategic coordination center? But that's... Oh, I can upgrade... Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I can't build another strategic coordination center. That's dumb. I thought I could just build an infinite number. Oh well. Sure. This has zero purpose for a devouring swarm, because it only improves relations. But you know
Our
what?
construction is complete.
Let's make our enemies feel slightly better about themselves, and maybe make them forget my, what was it, negative 2,000 opinion score on average with a walking empire. Okay, that's not correct. That's a fallen empire. Their opinions don't matter. Yes, so we're genocidal, so that's a negative 1,000, and that almost never goes away. We have a huge amount of border friction that's only going to get worse. Our bombardment policy is offensive to these people. We have they have xenophobia, but they're not fanatical, so it can't get any worse. We represent a humongous threat to their empire. We have closed borders against them, and we're a devouring swarm, so we have a base negative 1,000 anyway. So if I declare war on you, who goes to war? No one! Excellent. You're at negative 3,000. Why are you worse? Oh yeah, because we're even more of a threat to the smaller ones. Black hole's a threat when it comes to traveling around theme, or are they just generally a minor obstacle in the game? They're actually beneficial to have. Black holes have a unique event associated with them, where if you just jump a spaceship in and out of, or more accurately just randomly have it happen, you could discover the worm in waiting as an event, which is generally a very helpful event to any empire to have. My empire doesn't need it, nor really wants it at this point, because it's actually be detrimental to us this late in the game. But it's interesting, and they can usually have some very unique things with them associated with them.
Our construction is complete.
And so generally...
Our construction is complete.
Generally, I like black holes when I got them. Who's still at war with me? Okay, the Igarian Empire, the Sumo Stars. Where are the Samuro Stars? They're like in the middle of nowhere, right? Like actually in the middle of nowhere? Heck if I know. All I know is that this border gore is especially egregious, and we'll have to get it fixed at some point. What is the next biggest group? So if I had to go to contacts of federations, there's a lot of them in the Righteous Entente. I'm fairly certain it's a bunch of little guys.
Our construction is complete.
But there's a lot at war with me. Is there anyone who's not pathetic? Nope, even the Fallen Empires have just disappeared. Excellent. And now I'm gonna have to go deal with the other Federation who's continuing to boost their combat against me.
The others have formed a collective.
Another one?
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
I have to run through all these places anyway.
Our construction is complete.
Can you just... Yeah, can you just make it here? I don't care how you do it, can you just get here? You are finished. I guess go up here and just, yeah, conquer all that. Just do exactly what you're doing. And then we'll be able to turn our attention to the Igarian Empire. And then we'll be able to wipe out several others. Who is still at war with me? The Concerned should finally realize this battle simply isn't going to end unless they are all dead. It's just a very, very simple concept that I feel as if their collective just kind of struggles with.
Our Void Hive is under attack.
Who? Hold up. Where do they come from? Because we have a fleet that is literally stationed. Oh, okay. No, it didn't stop them from going through the gateway. That's rather silly. Alright. It'll take you 17 days, which will be fast enough to save it. Probably. And then we'll station you on top of the L gate so they can't use it next time. At least the things are working as intended.
Our construction is complete.
There we go, the main fleet arrives before the station falls. And in a single massed volley, the entirety of the Igarian fleet is dead. All hail. And now the downside is from this, they can now access the rest of my L gates, but that's the only truly weak one, so we'll just move to this L gate and just keep them here. I could convert a lot of minerals into crystals and gas. The problem is those jobs are relatively inefficient, especially space-wise. Because there's an... Oh, baby, we are making history again. they're really inefficient space-wise, and so while I love doing exactly what you're saying, it's not the greatest ratio of jobs on the planet, because they don't have a more efficient way of fixing things. Also, I need more alloys than I know what to do with, so these alloys, which I'm trying to convert, are not exactly forthcoming. Okay, can I get you now? Thank you. Can I order the construction of one? Yes, I can. This is why I like the idea of gigastructural engineering this much, just because we should have one where I could do a massive conversion of minerals to alloys.
Our special project is complete.
This is a momentous day. Our skilled repair crews and engineers have finished their work on an ancient dreadnought we disabled in the Irem system. The massive warship has received its full crew complement and has been declared ready for service after conducting space trials. Our dreadnought. I don't think they can actually merge. Can you merge? I'm assuming
Our
no.
construction is complete.
Scrolling all the way down here, I just realized how much I'm going to have to manage because of this war.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, command limit problems. Okay, that can be fixed. That can be fixed quite easily once we get a certain tech. If you could... Where's the devastating swarm right now? So... I want to order you to find and follow the devastating swarm for the time being.
Planetary
And
infestation
that's
begun.
all you do. As far as your abilities are concerned, you have jump drives, impulse thrusters, tachyon sensors, sapient combat computers. Wow, you have a severe misusage of your utilities. Jesus, can I not rebuild you? That looks awful. Hold on, can I not ship design? Nope, I can't. That's dumb. Look at all those empty things that you could at least replace with armor. Ugh. You disgust me. Alright, get over here, build the mining station, get me more volatile motes. Actually, you can't jump again for a little while, it's fine. Woohoo, trickster.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Our engineers and planetary ecologists today finished the last of the habitat sections on the ring world we built in the Alderaan system. The construction of this great megastructure must be considered a milestone in the history of the Multic Swarm. We've accomplished what only a handful of civilizations in the history of our galaxy have managed before. Let this ring world stand forever as a testament to how much the Multic species has achieved since we first ventured beyond the safety of our homeworld's atmosphere. They actually are getting a decent task force together. Problem is it's not going to last that long. They blew it. They blew every single minute, every single moment they could have possibly had. Is now gone. Are we almost at 2K a month yet? 'Cause
Enemy nest taken.
I've been building alloys. No, we're nowhere near it. There are unspent trait points in our empire. Oh, God, the Starborn. Why? Why are you like this? Why can't I uplift pre-sapient species into my empire, or at least devour traits? Because I would love Starborn. It's an amazing section of traits. Anyway, let's finish off Panaxia.
We have surveyed the system.
Oh, Well, let's just jump down here and then move you guys in. Do I build more research labs? Why would I ask that question? Of course I build more research labs. And I build the planetary supercomputer on the research district. How dumb would I have to be to say no to that? Oh! There's a curator order. Yes! That's exactly what I needed. Alright. So I gotta leave one space open, but I believe if I go to my traditions, relics, that's all I'm going to need before I can finally stop using the rubricator to get minor artifacts. Yes! Was so worried that I was going to at least have to, I don't know, can use the rubricator again, which completely hampers my strategy overall of using the relics properly, or at least using the care interactive interface, but no, I'm good. And we get to wipe out another species from the galactic star map. I couldn't have asked for a better day. Don't I got like a random swarm that's in the middle of nowhere that I just built? Yeah.
Our construction is complete.
I don't care about the ship upkeep. Give me the aggressive general. He's a bit old, but you know what? That's okay. And then we can have this guy charge in as well to the Viscaran Maw. And that'll be a good test of his abilities. It's the end of that star core. Thank freaking goodness. Alright. You're just gonna rush straight to the Curator Enclave, and that's your objective. Everything else there is just kind of silly. Zero dust on this toxic world. 2 of it. Again, if I was ever a psychic empire, I'd never get this lucky. Now, how many armies are actually stacked on here? Nope, just the Ceaseless Swarm. And that's alright. That's alright. Really now? Really? I can accept that you're a trade station. I can accept that you basically have overrun the Maw. But, really? Just a habitat near a black hole?
Our construction is complete.
Can you imagine what it's like to wake up every morning as little Timmy, look outside, and that's all you see? No sun, no light, endless darkness. Seriously. Yes, our fleets are in orbit. Do you have our second general ship ready? Or am I gonna need more troops? Oh god, that's only 4K. I mean, it makes sense, but still. I am probably going to order the Yitra homeworlds to build even more troops, because I am in dire, dire need. You, what I like about you, is the rest of our swarms have finally arrived. Rancorous, can you just fly on down here and kill the artisan troop? Not like we need the artisan troops or anything like that. What have they ever done for us? Ceaseless Swarm, I think you're actually here for bombing.
nest taken.
You are here bombing. You have no orders. You can fly on over and get Paragema. Actually, wait. Why would I do that? Hold on. You're not going to Hadronok. You're instead going to go here to Igaria, and we'll just clear Igaria of everything in this place so they can't resist. Gonna move over here, head to Winning. They've had enough fun bombing the place into oblivion. And as always, we'll just fix up their planets, because I guess, you know what, that's really what the Multic Swarm's all about, just fixing their planets into something usable. Because the AI definitely is not going to do it. And you can fly on off towards Igaria as well, and sure, you can go to Samnavik, I believe. We will slowly continue to claim this place. Is that a gateway? Oh my gosh, yes, that's a regular gateway. We can just build a regular gateway and take control over it. Hallelujah. That's also a regular gateway, so we can actually own the majority of this region. And claim a matter decompressor. I don't think you have anything else. There's still the mining drones here, right? Yeah. The mining drones are suspiciously hidden. The war with Witzig, or Winning, or whatever it is at this point, it'll soon be over.
Our construction is complete.
It'll soon be over. Our ships were meant to carry wares, not weapons. Every destructive payload wastes valuable space and life. We hope you won't insist on dragging this out. I'm not. Didn't you realize that you're dying? You're a couple hundred pops that'll soon cease to be.
Planetary infestation begun.
You see, we are already here. It might not look like it, but this is where we belong, ruling you. Maybe we can finally kill off the assault armies who've been sitting around and not really doing much to help us. Soon, very soon, Winnig will be mine! After destroying a random station, we found a bunch of resources on it. Excellent! Are they gonna be mad at me destroying an artisan troop? No, they won't. These guys be angry. No one apparently cares about artisan troops. Funny that. After you're done, you can go to Paramagia. Okay, you're done. There's nothing more for you to do, so you can also pop on in and go for this planet. Paragema. How's this conquest rolling? Is it almost done? Almost. Huh. It shows the founding species of those armies.
Enemy nest taken.
Welcome, welcome. You see, you're no longer at war. You're now under our boot and heel. That's a tomb world. Neat. I like tomb worlds. Not really. I especially don't like tomb worlds that have no positive traits or positive things whatsoever. This looks like a tomb world we're actually going to terraform. Oh my gosh. Land armies. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get a level 10 general. Ah, yes, he's gonna die in like a random war, just a random pot shot taking him out. But for like the 5 minutes we'll have him, it'll be the most glorious thing in the galaxy. You will become the sector capital. And hopefully we get someone who's tough on crime. We don't, but that's okay. We'll always recruit the younger general, or governor.
Technology conceived.
Sure, let's upgrade our missiles and other such explosives.
Enemy nest taken.
Well, that's another war down, and another bunch of colonies under our command. Now we have another big fight to go through. Hooray. Excellent! The Curator Station is down, ladies and gentlemen. Let me repeat, the Curator Station is down. Can I
Our
keep
construction is
this?
complete.